What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Alright, so we got the next game here. We got New York versus New York. Alright, so this should be fun. And I'm going to be telling you guys about some fun Twitter adventures, because, you know, those are always fun. And I'm going to explain to you guys why people on Twitter are fucking stupid. So, that's going to be my commentary for the first part of this game. You got a problem with it, you can suck my fucking balls. Alright, let's get this party started. Alright, let's do it. New York and New York. Alright, so, the other day, I told you guys about this the other day, I think, when I was playing Splatoon. So I made the mistake the other day of posting political shit on Twitter. And, you know, obviously I don't run a politics operation here. My operation is a gaming operation, right? So I should stick to video games, right? Wow, goddamn, New York is kicking the shit out of New York. It was fast, anyway. So I'm going to read you guys one of the tweets that I'm going to read you guys actually both of the tweets that I made and the responses that I got to them. I only got one response on each one, but both of the responses are stupid for the same exact reason, and I'll be explaining why. So, let me read you the one tweet that I made here. So this tweet reads as follows. If the government came out today and told people that jumping off a bridge is the best way to cure COVID, there would be traffic jams on every bridge in the world right now. Fucking sheep. Too lazy to think for themselves. Hashtag do not comply. Then I got a reply from this idiot named the other one. His @ is Salty11. Salty11. That's his name on Twitter. So, let me read the tweet again, and then I'll read his reply. So, again, my tweet is as follows. If the government came out today and told people that jumping off a bridge is the best way to cure COVID, there would be traffic jams on every bridge in the world right now. Fucking sheep, too lazy to think for themselves. Hashtag do not comply. And then this guy replied, did this sound clever in your head? And I replied, yes. Why else would I have said it? Because it was clever, because it's true. People just blindly believe everything that they're told and don't bother to, you know, do their own research. And, you know, people should think for themselves. So what is this guy trying to say here? You trying to say that people shouldn't think for themselves? Okay. That's a stupid argument to make. So now let me read the other tweet that I made and the other response that I got to it. Okay, so the other tweet reads as follows. I love all these fucking idiots acting like all the anti-vaxxers are going to die from a disease that has a 0.01% chance of killing the average person. I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I'm just saying it's a stupid argument to make. Hashtag do not comply. And then I got a reply from this idiot named Witness to Anarchy saying, shouldn't you be playing Sonic or something? And then I replied, I'm sure I will at some point. Sonic is actually my favorite video game character. But today I'm playing Madden 05. So, if you will notice, there's a common theme with both of those tweets. You know, I want to make it clear, you know, my whole stance on the COVID thing. I absolutely support vaccines. I think you guys should absolutely get the fucking vaccine. You know? It's not going to turn you into a mutant fish frog or something stupid like that. You know, Bill Gates didn't put a secret tracker in there or any stupid shit like that. You know, like, I absolutely 100% support vaccines. You know, and shit like that. Totally. 100%. But if you will notice, both of the replies that I got on both of those tweets, not a single one of those people actually made a valid argument against the points that I was making. All they could bother to do was lob some of the most pathetic insults I've ever heard, which honestly I didn't even really find that insulting because they're pathetic, honestly. Again, all they could do was lob petty insults at me. Why? Because they had no valid arguments against the points that I was making. Basically, I was saying, anti-vaxxers aren't going to all die from a disease that has a 0.10 or 0.1% chance of killing people, And I was saying that's a stupid argument to make. Again, I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I was just saying it's a stupid argument to make. That's literally all I was saying. So, on that one. And then the second one where I'm saying, people are all sheep and they need to wake the fuck up. This guy was just saying, oh, did that sound clever in your head? When I came up with the analogy of everyone, jumping off the bridge to cure COVID. It's like, did that sound clever in your head? I'm like, yeah, because it was clever. You're probably just jealous because you're too stupid to understand what it means, or you're just jealous that you can't come up with anything nearly as clever as I can, because clearly I'm more intelligent than you. If you were actually intelligent, you would try to make a valid argument against the point that I was making, that being that people need to think for themselves and not just blindly believe everything that the government or the media tells them. That's literally all I was saying. It was not an anti-vaxxer argument. I want to make that clear. Again, I'm not an anti-vaxxer. All I was saying was think for yourself. And not a single one of those people, not either one of them, actually had a valid argument against my point. What do I conclude from this? People on Twitter are some of the most unintelligent people in the world. If you were actually intelligent, you would have tried to argue against the actual point that I was making, instead of just trying to lob, again, petty insults at me. You got nothing on me, and you just showed how pathetic you are to the entire world. Congratulations. So anyway, that's it for my adventures on Twitter. Anyway, we'll get going with the second period of this game coming up here, so stay tuned for that, and until then, peace out.